And good evening. Yeah, what'd you expect? Gary Brodsky's show? Gary Brodsky. Disconnect his telephone this moment. Yeah, alright. Soda, cigarette, show. Sound good to you? I'm down for it. Alright. Oh, just relax. Just nice and chilled. Pepsi. You know the routine. I chill this special. Oh, lots of people. Okay, and good evening. And I'm going to light a cigarette now. All those who want to go, go ahead. Where's my matches? Okay. Well, we'll work what we got. Yeah, that's all. I'm going to make a lot of fun of the other dating gurus. Show you just what kind of society we live in, how you're brainwashed, and everything else. But I must get some matches. So I'll have to do this later, and the old cry like pussies, okay? Just let me know. I should be on the floor somewhere. Yeah, of course. Hey, that's why I keep everything. This way it doesn't fall down. Something I want to think of. All right, we're in business, and we're ready to rumble. Okay, now I have actually purchased a lot of the other guys' stuff, and they're not the other guys, okay? I am the guy. I am the one. These gurus that they call themselves, or PUAs. I got some other names for them. Okay, let me sum it up. They suck, okay? They absolutely suck. There's one guy who sounds like this. And I hope, this was my big hope in life. What's your big hope? My big hope is that nobody tunes in and thinks this is my voice, the one I'm about to do. They go like this. There's one guy has a big program out there, and he's got a half-hour video advertising his audio. I don't even know how it works, but anyway, it's like this. Now you can be the badass that gets all the women. And in my special, they all have that thing, that voice. It's the same voice. It's probably the same fucking guy. Oh, I said fuck. Politically incorrect. Now, they all have that same, and these are the role models. It's fucking sick, okay? Now, to even carry this on further, which I plan to do all night, is Jim. No, so let's just talk for a second. It's the red shirt. Okay, gotta calm down. Yeah. Is Jim. Is that they all do this same thing, same voice. I couldn't meet women at all until I discovered this secret. Yeah, they all discovered this secret. You look outside your window, and if you have one, if you don't, you say, fuck you. But you look at people walking around and going, somebody picked these women up, or they wouldn't be kids. They must have all discovered that secret, huh? But why they're doing so well? Excellent marketing, that's number one. Number two is guys have become so insecure that, yes, even a drowning man will grab the end of a sword. So they all have discovered the secret. They're all basically the most beta guys around with alpha marketing, which works for them. And this is America. Let them make as much money as possible. But I really believe they are ruining lives by telling guys, go out and assault women. I mean, I would do that shit for fun. That would be fun, a fun night out for me. That's nice looking women. Hey, you skanks, what's up? Blow me. It doesn't work like that, okay? They don't even talk like that. They talk like, and now with my incredible secret, you two can relate 15 to 35 different women a night. a night? Wait a second. And that does not how it works, okay? It is not how it works. If you want to laugh, it's definitely worth the money to listen to just their advertising. And if you can say to yourself, yeah, I want to sound like that guy. And these are the new guys. And what they're doing is appealing to the fact that, I am as bad as you. And if you don't apply these secrets, then they don't have any secrets on there. That's the big secret. The end of their tape is, and to really find out the real secrets, you got to buy more of my CDs, my workbook program. I've got some of their programs. It's like, they have stuff about mind control, and they don't even. It doesn't work. Okay, plain and simple, it doesn't work. This is not self-promotion. It's just not alpha behavior, and alpha behavior wins, and that's what GaryBrodsky.com is all about. So anyway, I think I have my question thing open here. I'm not sure. Yes, I do. Any questions, just send a text to GaryBrodsky123@AOL.com. That's where I am right now, and I will be happy to answer it. I'll be thrilled. That was fast. And I'll read it as they come in from Jason. Jason here. Those gay idiot gurus are a danger to women and themselves. And the big secret is there is not one which scares women away. That makes me sick. It makes me sick what these guys are doing. Oh, it should. Juan, how are you? Hey, Gary. It doesn't matter whether you remove it or not. It makes absolutely no difference. That's like saying, soda still has a price tag on it, a barcode. Is still soda? It is still soda. But what these other guys are doing is really part of the super agenda to emasculate men. And I don't like that. You shouldn't like that. The guy over there shouldn't like that. The girl over there shouldn't like that. Because when you have the degenderization of America, which is going on right now, everywhere and everything, you're going to have these guys popping up. That all they do is make you feel secure in your insecurity. And there's a ton of money to be made in that, and I won't do it because, first of all, I can't talk like that. That's a big problem, man. Well, now, with Gary's new program, you can learn. No, these guys do not know how to talk to women. They don't know how to talk to men. Listen to this stuff. If it doesn't make you sick, there's something wrong with you. Okay? Yeah, and these guys have sites about me, which I think is kind of cute. That, oh my God, he smokes. Yeah, he smokes. Yes, I smoke. Oh, whew. That's like, a major topic about me. He smokes, and people are watching it. This is what men have become. This is what men have become. I really feel bad for women. Women say to me all the time, do you have any guy you can set me up with? And I'm like, no. Another question is here. Hey, Yakov, how you been? I missed you. Gary, if I'm with a woman and another man tries to out-alpha me, the best thing for me to do is smile and stand back. Is this correct? Absolutely. I bought the Deal from Strength webinar. It taught me so many powerful moves. That program is awesome. Thanks, Gary. It is awesome. And it's where'd you get it? GaryBrodsky.com. Everybody get over there. I'll wait. Get it now. Now, I'm going to have some more soda throughout the show because I've been waiting for this all night. Not the show, the sodas, okay? Nothing personal. These are great. I got like 15 of them here, don't worry. And people say this, oh yeah, he drinks sodas. What else do I do? Yeah, I drink soda and I smoke and I have muscles. Yeah, these are things that upset the other guys. They don't have muscle, I can guarantee you that. They don't have soda and they don't have cigarettes. And I will outlive them, probably. If I don't, yeah. But that's not important. What is important is guys have forgotten how to be guys. And American guys have forgotten how and what it used to be like to be American. And I will define that right now. Some foreigner called me up. And he said, I was recently in America. Somebody was a foreigner. What happened to the young American teenagers with the killer eyes? Those days are long gone. Yeah, this is what the average American guy looks like today. I'm playing Doom. You are doomed, okay? Video games. You know, women watch Dancing with the Stars. Okay, that's cute. Men watch it. It's not cute, okay? Just like if a little kid names his toes, it's cute. If a 35-year-old guy names his toes, it's fucked up, okay? Not a genius right there to figure that out. But these guys who call themselves dating gurus. Like someone really, no. It's just too much. They actually tell you to act feminine. All of them. Don't approach a woman directly. You want to get behind her? It's crazy stuff. And it doesn't work. And listen to these guys makes you want to just like throw up. Seriously. And they raise millions in marketing. Why? Because that's what, yeah, the puppet masters want you to see. Is the biggest jerk off. They have jerk off list. Honest guys, these 5 top guys. We're going to fund them to teach you how to pick up women. With the dumbest techniques. How about this one? And you know who I'm talking about. Polish your nails. Women will take notice. Why don't you expose yourself too? You know, what? And guys are walking around with polished nails saying, you know, I don't know why I can't get girls. No, but you got those 2 guys over there walking. It's pretty good. And just, they keep coming out of the woodwork. And their voice is always the same. Never varies. It's like a machine. And then you go over to a girl and you get her phone number. And don't get past the phone number. You want to know the phone numbers? They give you the white pages. And we got some questions here. Wow, these questions are coming in. John, how you doing, Johnny? Okay, you're right about the other material. Thank you. It's crappy, not alpha, and just about most of their packages, including a hypnosis program that just gives you a headache. All your materials work. That's me. And those special oils out that drive women crazy for you still have to be alpha in order for the real magic to happen. Absolutely true, John. Now, this is from James. John, the whole Bible here. That's another thing. All these guys are atheists. And I'll talk about that in a minute. Hi, Gary. I bought your Occult Secrets program. A lot of interesting stuff. Could the bar of soap ritual be used to get rid of skid marks? It would be better to use soap to wash them out. This is a serious question. Okay. Is it good to use the brown paper bag thread ritual for more than one woman at once? Oh, absolutely. And it does work. I always say, if you don't think it works, you haven't done it. Of course. Have you ever smoked an Al Capone? They're great. No, but I'm going to. Now that you mention that, thank you. Gary, when my fraternity brothers come across rejection from women, I tell them there's an even better woman around the corner. That's true. Now, you know what's interesting? Okay, this is one of the questions. Is I've seen this happen. One guy, and this can happen to guys. It happens all the time. They get rejected, blown off by a woman. Their life is over and ruined. That is how weak men have become. Spineless, weak, and it's really sad. But that's not how they become. That's how, sorry, I take that back. That is how they have been programmed. That is how these guys are helping to continue the program of, yeah, we can just get guys as fucked up as possible because it's good for the degeneration. And I'm going to play a quick song, have a cigarette and some soda. I'm not going anywhere. You stay right there. Get everybody else to watch this show. I'm not going to smoke the whole thing, just relax. I just listened to the blues episode. I had to stop myself there. All right, wow, there's a lot of questions. Jason here, those idiot gurus promote negative energy, absolutely right, and fear, totally true, and they are so scared of people looking at them in the eye because you might discover the idiotic fraud system. Thanks, Jason. That sort of sums it up. Gary, a lot of women come up to me and complain to me about how men suck. I hear that all the time. Glad you brought that up. These are not women I hit on. But either way, how do I respond to them? They're right. They're absolutely right. They're absolutely right. Women's biggest topic is what the hell happened to men? Not what happened to the guy with a super secret of picking up women, but what happened to men? This is social programming. This is what's happening. Guys forgot how to act like guys. Guys don't protect women anymore. They're not gentlemen. They're like rude. Yeah, rude little bratty kids. I'm talking about the 25 to 35 to 45 to forever old. Not all of them, but 99.999%. Which, if you think about it, gives you a tremendous advantage. You see women on the cell phones, you used to make fun of them. Oh, look, she's on the cell phone again. I'm really, no, they're lonely. They're hurting. They have nothing to talk, no one to talk to. Yeah, they'll pick up a cell phone. They'll text to death. They'll do anything. They'll buy cats. That's how bad men have become. Look at guys. Most guys go, they guys say, I can't watch the old Star Trek. They're violent. Bang! How about that for violence, huh? Guys don't even have facial expressions anymore, right? That was good. That's probably going to be the picture they're going to capture and put up on the screen. That's just happens. I'll live with it, all right? Okay. How bad did the feminist movement ruin this country? It destroyed this country. It now, you know, everyone wants a high-powered job. Reality is, most women don't have them. So they have middle management jobs, which they could have gotten anyway. They didn't need a movement for that. And no guy in their life, but everything has to be right, and they always have to be correct about everything. Again, they are lonely, hurting women. And the feminist movement was not done because women were oppressed. Women were taken care of, provided for, treated with respect. Let's go back to the 60s. Now, women, yeah, all self-empowerment. Self-empowerment on the way to poverty. That's absolutely true. And what has it done? It made women want to be men. And when women want to become men, what did a lot of men do? Well, they started acting like women. That really helped out this country a lot. I mean, it's a laughing stock. And I am not pro-feminist. Okay? All the guys who write blogs, put that down there. I'm not pro-feminist. I think it's quite obvious. Because feminism is a weapon. It was invented. It's in my book, Wake Up Call, because it's time you woke up. And that book, if you cannot afford it, will be given to you free. Just request it at GaryBrodsky123@AOL.com. Free. But if you can't afford it, please pay for it. But if you can't, it is that important that the word gets out there. It was set up, planned by what we call the puppet masters, or they, and there is a they out there because I used to work for them, I know. All right, let's get some questions here. Okay, how long should a red candle ritual work? The longest they could take is 17 days. That's all. That's it. But sometimes, like a really good punch, you got to deliver it more than once. They do work, but occasionally it needs more than one shot. So that's basically it. Yeah, I do that stuff, and it does work. And just as an example, I don't have it here. Um, this is a funny story. Some guy was talking to me about doing some business with my company, whatever. And he saw one of these death cams. He goes, "This shit doesn't work." I said, "Yeah, it does." He goes, "That does not work." I said, "Okay, it works." It has, I had the thing put up for 9 names, and he said, "I'll sign my name for this 9 times." He signed it, left it on my desk. I lit a cigarette, and I lit the white candle. I hadn't heard from this guy. I figured, we had something going here. I waited about a month. I called him up. He was in the hospital. How long was he in the hospital? Pretty much right after I lit the candle, I figured that out. He was in the hospital for 2 months. No one knew why. Now he believes in the occult. Now he's afraid to do business. That's funny, isn't it? He wrote his name. He said, "Go ahead, light it. It's not going to work." And I'm the bad guy. That's people. Gary, in what way are these men 20, 35-year-old rude and childish? Can you please tell me? And some real examples? Thanks. Yes, I can tell you. How men have become rude and childish. Number one is they don't know how to speak on the telephone. Number two, they text with you and are. And yes, it's expedient and it's efficient, but it is contributing down to the dumbing down of America. And that is something that is that they don't know how to pull out a table for a chair for a woman. They don't know how to open a door. They don't know how to open up a car door for a woman. They don't know how to take the lead in anything. Okay, they're fucked up. Get How to Succeed by Being a Gentleman at GaryBrodsky.com. Great place to go. Moinga, how you doing? Don't think men make this mistake of thinking a woman has to validate or prove. Yeah, exactly. I'll expand this, Moinga. Thank you for opening the door. A lot of guys who are attempting to date and failing miserably, and I just got to say this and preface it by this. Guys who meet a girl and everything's going great, they're talking and they're laughing, and they get their phone number, and you call up and you get their voicemail. You go, "Hey, how you doing? It's me," whatever. And they never get back to you. What does it mean? Oh, it means she's the biggest bitch. No, it doesn't mean that. Oh, no. It means you screwed up when you met her. Don't want to screw up? GaryBrodsky.com. But guys try to qualify and sell themselves. I own this, I have that, I own this, I have that. They don't care. How you make them feel, that's what they care about. That's all. Guys meet girls as though they're a corporation. Well, I have some assets here, and I'm liquidating this here. And let's just go on and on. Jason again. Why are people listening to even allowing those idiot gurus to sell their stuff? Well, I believe in a free market. But I can't believe that guys have become that stupid. I hate to say it. Stupid, yeah. Because, again, a desperate man will grab onto a sword, a drowning man. And they actually, they sympathize with you. I was a loser just like you. First of all, you're not a loser. Number one, you are not a loser. I don't care who you are, you're not a loser. Unless you're Bill Maher, okay? If you're not Bill Maher, you're not a loser. And they say, I was a loser just like you. Now, right there, they're programming you. Okay? More questions. Hey, Gary, what is the alpha way to dress? What kind of clothing, what kind of shoes, etc.? That's a good question. Dress in clothing that a 12-year-old kid would not get. Guys walk around with shirts, sports shirts. It does not look manly. It looks like, you're about to, get taken to the goddamn zoo. Shoes are important. Get a nice pair of shoes or a nice pair of boots, because women do look at shoes. Yeah, just wear men's clothing. They have stores called men's stores. You go in there and get it's clothing, not too hard. Shave also. Don't walk around looking like a fucking horse, okay? Basically. How can someone like me wake up manginas from all the social programming feminists started? Alex. Hey, Alex, it's happening right now. How you doing? All right. Manginas, I like that. Well, you're doing a good job so far. But that's what I'm trying to do is wake up guys. I should have. I'm gonna call the show Manginas actually, because guys, you never heard this before. Metrosexual, that was bad enough. Now Manginas, and I hear it all over the place. Women especially. This guy was such a mangina. It's a disgrace. It is a total disgrace. And the way to wake him up is like, really. I've known some guys who are, you consider them total, like, I can't get women, I don't know what to do. Take them to the gym, work them out, anything to pump up testosterone. Testosterone is what makes a man chemically and scientifically. And all you have to do is man stuff. That's it. And remember our deal. Oh, where's my big deal maker here? All right. If for any reason whatsoever, any of our programs, audio programs, or anything else does not get you laid immediately, your money back plus, we send you the knife to cut it off with. Now, nobody else offers those kind of guarantees. On the glass love candle, what item can I write on the glass? Okay, let me just talk about the rituals, because I should have a separate show on that. But don't put that much attention. It's still going to work. It knows your intent. You're talking about spirits. Spirits know your intent. And, you don't have to get so specific, because it's not the post office. We're going to lose the address. I got a lot of stuff, doing a lot of rituals for a lot of people, and they are working out great. David, good evening. A while back, my friend spilled the beans to this girl I really liked and still like, that had a major crush on her. This made any interaction I had with her feel awkward to me. This is good. A while later, she gets a relationship while we're having a chat, in which I end up shooting myself in the foot. I tell her, you've probably known for a while, but I have a major crush on you. She now says, yeah, I know. And I say, just wanted to let you know and let it be known. She said, okay. At that point, my recent fuck buddy starts walking over and interrupts the conversation, essentially cock-blocking me, and the conversation got halted. Later on, I sent my crush messages out of the office. Sometimes I got ignored, and there is no response. So I ask you, A, how should I have dealt with the situation? A, my fuck buddy's intrusion and expressing the girl crush for years that I want her. This is solvable. We'll solve it right now. The one you have a crush on, guess what she's doing right now? She's thinking about you. It doesn't matter. She's thinking about you. But the fact that she knows you have a crush on her means that she's not going to jump on you. So all you got to do is pursue her. But do it in a way that's not normal. Now, if you're not normal, not the regular, normal way. Call her up at bizarre hours. Be funny. Make her laugh. And don't put any pressure on her. Don't give her the third degree. In fact, get How to Talk to Women. It's right for sale at GaryBrodsky.com now. And it's got all the answers on there. On the love glass candle, what item can I write on the glass? Again, you don't need to overwork these things. They work. It's like if I'm going to smash a roach with this. Does it matter that this thing's in here? No. It knows what to do. And I am going to play some music and have some more soda. Because this is a man's world and always will be. See? is a man's world. This is a man's world. But nothing without a woman. Number 2. Said one more time. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman. Oh, girl. See, man made the car. I like James Brown. I even like when he gave up lyrics. It was like, guy's good. You know, I used to write lyrics and then, yeah, James Brown lyrics. I wonder if sometimes you confuse me with Mr. Jones. No, you're both hitting on the same thing, just gives first things only, so. Gotta get back to you on that one. I wear a white shirt, button down, long pants, clean. Does this kind of clothing make any difference? Not if you're a waiter. Just kidding, okay? Yaakov. It's hard for me to stick out of the crowd? Wrong. Okay, sorry, wrong. You stick out of the crowd by the way you walk. Otherwise, you can put an Indian headdress on, okay? You'll stick out of the crowd. But it's by you walk and how you carry yourself, not what you wear. And that's a fact, but you got to wear adult clothing. But what's happened, I've talked to doctors about this, chiropractors as well, with guys, is they have shoulder lock. Guys used to have a swagger to their walk. The girls' asses used to shake. The guys have lost so much sexuality, their shoulders don't move. They don't walk like a man. They don't walk like a man, you cannot be a man. All right. Just put some life in your walk. Hey, Juniors, how you doing? Hey, Gary. I once again cannot bring you up and still have been. Okay. Juniors, I apologize. My fault, and my fault again. And yes, I'm forwarding this right now. Which would you wear to a strip club? Benth, MK17 or MK66? Thank you. MK17. All the way. See, MK66, and this is what people have found with it. A couple of guys named David. I don't know why just all the Davids found this. If you don't tell somebody to do something, they won't do it. It's not an attractant. It's a compellant. So if you don't ask for something, you won't get it. You go to a restaurant and go, I'd like a free meal. Okay? It's because I just moved for it. It's like, hold on. I'll ask the manager. What? I'd like a free meal. Okay. But if you don't ask, nothing happens. Where if you're using the MK17, you go to a restaurant, they're going to want to jump you. What is your opening line? Hello. Works. David, I'm going to try the love seduction ritual from your cult series. I have gold candles for that, but I also have these hand-cut blood red candles from Thailand. Great. Apple scent, perfect. Can I use both? Absolutely. And can this ritual be done more than once? Yes. And oils are good. Yeah, everything you have here is perfectly right. And as I say about any rituals, if they don't work, it means you haven't done them. The blue paper ritual, I'm going to have to do a whole show on that. Blue pen and white paper. Why it works, and how to do it right. It works. Yes, the atheists are all over me too. How could you believe in spiritualism? How could you believe in God? Where's your proof that God exists? There's no proof that you're standing right here is enough for me. Do you believe all those books that were written years ago? There's no proof. Well, actually, there's no proof that Socrates existed. There's no proof actually that anything existed. There's no proof Cleopatra existed. Why? Someone did a sculpture? The proof is so out there that the fact the universe exists, it created itself. Pretty good, atheist. I like that one. Just one day, a big accident happened. The entire universe, which is endless, created itself. Yeah, that's logic. No intelligence behind it, just happened. When a woman makes comments like only men want sex, or guys who talk perverted to me, it's because they are man haters, they had a bad experience. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, but women will say stuff like, I do never want to speak to you again. I don't want to know you. Lose my phone number. 10 minutes later in bed with them. I love to do that. It's like, how come you didn't call me back? I lost your phone number. Bang. Okay, yeah. You got to play it like it's a game. It's not life and death. These other guys make it sound like it's life and death. Gary, when you say put a swing to your walk, do you mean like the way a ghetto walk? What do you mean? All I mean is that people walk so stiff, they're like robots. You got to have like a little swing to your walk, Think of a tune in your head. One guy, okay, this is kind of an interesting experiment, and this was brought to my attention. It was not my experiment. Could not meet women. I said, okay, your personality is not that great. This is what the other guys did with him. These were guys who were scientists. They had him imitate Mick Jagger for about a half hour a day. And all of a sudden he started meeting women. Why? Because when you start moving and stuff like that, your body becomes alive. When your body becomes alive, it radiates. Whole thing on vibration, yep, all at GaryBrodsky.com. That's some good, wow, questions are coming in. My bisexual fuck buddy, as they write them, I read them, is down to do a threesome with me and another girl. Who should be doing the pursuing and seducing of the second girl? Both of us at the same time, myself, or let her initiate it? Get involved, because I'm not saying she's not a good initiator, but yeah, it's make it sound like it's fun for everybody. Women like threesomes. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but there are guys who have actual programs how to get a threesome. I'll tell you right now how to get one. If you'll bear with a few minutes of a song, I will tell you how to get a threesome and why they're so easy to get. So, we'll smoke, we'll drink, and back to you.
Hey, look yonder, tell me what's that you see? Marching to the fields of Concord. Looks like handsome Johnny with a musket in his hand, marching to the Concord War. Hey, marching to the Concord War. Hey, look yonder, tell me what's that you see? Marching to the fields of Gettysburg. Looks like handsome.
All right. Okay, how to get a threesome easily. Most girls are nervous. Hey, why don't you come over? They get a little nervous. Bring your friend. They're more secure. Threesome? Oh, it's kind of fun. Let's do it. Women want to have fun. Now, it's not going to work with a girlfriend that you have a soulmate with. No. As for threesome, we're doing it once by yourself in the bathroom later that night. But if you get a new girl and say, hey, bring your friend over, both of you, come on, they lose their nervousness. It's that easy. Dave, my old pal, how are you? Hello, it's Dave, your old pal. How do you know? I didn't even open this yet. Again, congratulating you on your shows and your wonderful message. I need to remind you. Okay, yes. It is actually taken care of. And thank you for the reminder. No, I have not seen the movie on How to Be a Player, so I'm not going to make any comments about something I haven't seen yet. What do you usually talk about with women? Let's see. What is a woman's favorite subject? Anybody want to guess that one? Because I know the answer. It's not you. It's them. They're their favorite subject. Absolutely right. From Jason. For the correct body language, with the watching old black and white movies like The Godfather, Superfly, and watch Gary's DVDs. Absolutely. We're not selling enough DVDs. Buy them. $17. Best show you ever saw. Best knowledge. And they're $17 at GaryBrodsky.com right now. Okay, next question. Gary, I have no problem going and approaching women. However, it's what after tricky for me is I have no idea what to do with them. Can you make an audio of great activities and place to go with the girl you're seducing? Best place to go is to a bedroom, okay? And that story. But anything that's fun, anything that's alive. Movie is not alive. Both sitting in the same direction, staring at the screen. And New York, you can't even have a soda or a popcorn. And I will be making an announcement shortly. But anything that's fun. Walks. Well, you know, you read this. Okay, simple. Here's a very simple intelligence operative move. You read women's profiles. All they like, walks on the beach, walks on the beach, walks on the beach. They actually like walks on the beach. That's it. They gave up their hand a long time ago. I'm a little lazy getting a wheelbarrow to take a push on the beach, but that's me. Just being funny. Trying. Wow, this thing is like flashing around. But that could just be the monitors in here. Okay, time for see right now. Time to make an announcement. Soon, we've got the camera crew, we've got the people, we've got everything we need. This week is going to be shot. The How to Get in Shape My Way. Now, as you know, I'm not a young kid. I mean, at least that's what the driver's license says. But I am in pretty damn good muscular shape. Now, you may be thinking I have a stomach out to here. I have no stomach at all. I know how to work out, okay? Now, the reason I know is this. My father used to work at Marvel Comics, and they used Arnold Schwarzenegger, Frank Zane, Franco Columbo, Lou Ferrigno, all connected to Marvel Comics. These guys knew how to work out. They told me how to work out, so it became easy. I didn't invent shit on my own about working out. They gave me workout routines years ago. Now, the reason you see so many different routines and this and that, and you got to drink, you can drink all the Pepsi you want. Your body will process it. It'll destroy it and turn it into muscle. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference. Most guys spend too much time in the gym. Way too much. I spend time in the gym because I like to talk to people. But my workouts, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 3 times a week, 4 if I want to really push it. And it's not hard to do. You're going to go, wait a second. Those guys all took steroids. They didn't. That's all media hype and bullshit. Why? If those guys took steroids for outstanding performance, think about this for 1 second. Wouldn't all the professional athletes who have managers and tons of money thrown behind them take steroids, or they didn't know about it? Just this poor group on Venice Beach that didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. They knew how to get steroids and inject them? No. That's all a bunch of crap saying you can't do it, and we're giving you a reason. It doesn't work. That's why this has to come out. But if they wanted careers, they had to say steroids. I was watching one of the shows of The Guardian. I said I'm watching a new TV, so you have to excuse my ignorance. And one of the characters said, in every species, the female chooses the male who she wants to have sex with. The only difference with humans is afterwards a woman files a lawsuit. Well, unfortunately, that is true. That is, yes, Alex, absolutely. Is the subject about men being emasculated or feminized a good conversation started with women? Yeah, because they're obsessed with that right now. Believe me. They cannot believe what's happened to men because they have the illusion of the past when men were men. Even a bad man was still a man. Now it's like a bad kid. And guys are gravitating to acting like they have no education at all. And they do that on TV shows. They screw up English. They, it's just, I can go on forever. Okay, when you write the problem on the soap, this is a good question. Do you write the negative or the positive? Well, usually you just write whatever it is. You can write the person's name. Just write what the problem is, and whatever it is, it's going to dissolve. So you just write something that you want dissolved. For example, backache, just throw it in the water. Headache, throw it in the water. Mother-in-law, throw that in the water. Hope I explained that enough. The plus sign. I love this guy. I don't know who he is, but his name is the plus sign. That's a positive thing right there. Everyone should go to GaryBrodsky.com and get the 3 powers of attraction. Adam is back in town, by the way, yes. The 3 powers of attraction are great and they work. Hi, Gary. How do you work out? What are the routines? Thank you. Max, you're gonna have to wait for the DVD. And the only reason I'm saying that is I have guys in there that are monsters that are in their 20s that had not trained before, and all of a sudden like, wow, I'm not working out at all. I'm getting bigger. What's happening? I'm getting stronger too. So you're gonna have to really watch it to see how it really works. Still working on it, and it's right here. It's gotta be made to work. So if there's any delays in certain products, they have to be made to work. Otherwise, it looks good, but if it doesn't work, it's worthless. How many women do you approach a day? As many as I can. May I throw the soap in a pot of hot water and make it dissolve faster? Yes, just don't boil it. It sounds crazy. But again, if it sounds crazy, try it. It works. Don't try anything you're just doing an experiment. Don't write somebody who you like down there because they'll disappear out of your life. They will. And if you want to see how to do it right, Occult, 3-set series at GaryBrodsky.com and OccultForce.com. And it is time for a song. Well, after this question. No, thanks. All right. Nice. This guy's a gentleman. You can learn from him. Perfect with music. $25 and well worth it. It's just amazing that people spend, at the gyms out here, they spend like $75 to $100 to have a personal trainer who looks Pinocchio and has you standing on a bubble talking about, your core muscles and stabilizer muscles. Here's a tip. Every muscle you have on your body is a stabilizer muscle. Okay? Every muscle on your body is a stabilizer muscle. So, look at all these questions here. Have you ever had a fight with a guy because he talked to his girlfriend? Actually, no. I had a fight with the guy because he thought I looked at his girlfriend. I wear glasses, by the way. Wait, let me get that right. I'm supposed to wear glasses. The guy got so pissed off he passed out. So that was the end of that fight. But I will not invade because usually it's just there's so many women out there. I've had fights about other really stupid stuff. Like me and my brother Paddlehead, you know about him, right? He just decided, let's have a fight like 2 o'clock this afternoon. Okay. And we'd hospitalize each other. Yeah, my nose wasn't always big. My brother kept breaking, I kept breaking his. We had a great time. I mean, I'm still replacing teeth. And, yeah, I can't even mention some of the stuff that we did to each other. What kind of things are in a new wealth audio program? Things like how to speak right, how to speak correctly, what you really need to do. Most people don't want money, okay? It's a fact. Most people, you know, they're afraid of it. And how to overcome fear of money and the first steps to take. And how to approach money. A lot of great stuff on there. And I worked all from notes from guys who actually made over $1 billion. I don't have the notes in front of me, so well worth the investment. Hi, Gary. Jason here. Yes. Oh, absolutely, Jason. You know you can call anytime. Anybody can call anytime, but especially you and anybody else. I don't duck phone calls. This is my phone. It's now unplugged. It also doubles as a shaver. But I'm not always in the office. So I'm not ducking phone calls. I don't answer, maybe 5 people, maybe 6 have my cell phone number, and that's it. Question number 6. Should I fill up the bucket of water first or put the soap in and then fill up the bucket first? And then you go, I cast this away. All right, this is interesting. Have you ever tried the PX90 workouts? No. I know it's a big trend. And anything that's a special workout, all new stuff doesn't work. Look at the bodybuilders from years ago. Steve Reeves never even heard of steroids. Reg Parks didn't know what steroids were. Schwarzenegger didn't take steroids. But I'll put up a PX, I don't care what it is, against any of my workouts. And I guarantee mine win. But mine just seem too easy. That's the problem. People, you have to work harder, you have to work harder. You work harder and you overdo your workouts. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Just like a moving man is not a big muscular guy, yet he's lifting heavy weight all day. Why? Wait for the DVD to come out. Okay. Last quick song, and then yeah, all right.
There's some motor running, and on the highway, looking for
I have so many stories here.
and whatever comes our way. Yeah, I gotta go make it happen.
You gotta wait for the best part of the song to answer that question.
Explode into space. I like smoking lightning. Every metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm. Yeah, I gotta go make it happen.
Okay, I'm going to turn this, go into overdrive. I'm going into overdrive. The show has now been longer than an hour. Okay, overdrive it is. Thank you. Absolutely, Jakob, absolutely. After, not during, okay? It's my favorite part right now. gotta get the killer spirit in you. Don't have to kill, just the spirit. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Do you like? Do women? Okay, sorry. Starting from the beginning. Do women like when you spank them? What about after sex? Some women do like it. Some don't. Is there anything else? But if you send a good text, for those of you who text, just say you need a spanking. Not because you want to spank her. No. Because you want her to think about you. She may think you're an asshole. Doesn't matter. She may think you're a jerk. Doesn't matter. She's thinking about you. That's what counts. Can you dedicate a song for me to all ladies out there? Thanks, Jason. Absolutely. All right, just to all ladies out there. And ladies, I want to hear from you tonight, okay? Because I know you're out there. Because this is what you make the world for all of us. From Jason.
I see trees of green, red.
Okay, let's hear thanks from Jason.
I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself,
that's what all ladies do for us.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky.
This is such a nice thing here. Gary, you bring out the spirit of life and joy. Thank you so much for the show. That is a nice thing to say. Max, excellent choice. Yep, so in overdrive right now. It's going to be 12 o'clock and I'm still here. I went into a bookstore the other day and I asked, can you tell me where the self-help section is? And the girl looked at me and said, if I told you that, it would defeat the purpose. These are the jokes, okay? But anyway, yeah. The mangina. It's out there. And more men want that. And this shirt is very red. Hey, Jason. 2 girls. Thank you for the song. Okay? Blue pen and white paper. I got my job back months ago with bigger pay. And it works. Thank you. And that bless your life. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a special show on that. John, thank you. Because it works. It's all from Egypt and stuff. And I'll tell you something. It goes on the secret occult, or what you call these secret societies. They have guys who they pay, because these guys are super rich. When I have to say super rich, I'm talking about in the billions. And, Len's on the show also. What do I do for Len? He pays me for something. Outside of rituals, I write on blue paper for him. He doesn't even know. He calls me and goes, send me the blue paper. I go, okay, at the same time I'm going to send you a scan of blue paper. Send me what happened in your business. That's identical. because I'll write the most positive stuff in the world, and it doesn't matter. Why it works, I can't explain it. I can't explain why this works. I can't explain how. Want to see what I look with glasses? Okay. For all the girls out there, this is what it look like, all right? Yeah. Yeah, how you doing, all right? Now, I can't explain how these work either. I know they cost $350, but I can't explain how they work. I can't explain how a lot of stuff works, but it works. I can't explain why this punch is much more powerful than this punch, but it's the mechanics. It works. People tend not to want to buy stuff that works. For example, gold works. It attracts things. That's what gold has always done. That is why every culture worldwide has had gold in everything. But people rather buy crack. That's just the way people are. I don't know. I sell gold. I'm sure the crack deals are making a lot more than I am. I'll tell you my drug experience. I hate it. Don't like drugs, don't like drinking. That's just me. I'm not saying it's a choice for you. It's hard enough to control my own mind without that stuff. Yes, this is my vice. Hey, Mr. Brodsky, thank you so much for your show. The university I attend is programmed. Oh, we got to talk. Yes. All schools now are mental programming stuff. What to think, not how to think. In fact, not to think at all. I can just tell you this. All schools are training people how to be slaves in jobs. Men should be careful what movies they choose to watch. This is from a winger. He always has good advice. Every film, very eloquently, shows men as needy, wimpy fools that, and have you noticed that women act more like men? Oh, absolutely. You watch an old Grace Kelly movie and think, wow, she's acting like a woman. This is shit, it's hot. Why is pimping and prostitution illegal? Pimping isn't, okay? Pimping is not illegal. Pandering to prostitution is. Receiving money for women who do it is not a crime. Now, prostitution is really bizarre. Why it's a crime? Because if you do it for free, it's not a crime. You charge, it's a crime. I can't figure that out. It's not a major crime, but when I was a kid, we used to go like every night. Every night we were getting blown. That's it. I'm telling you the truth. That's my childhood. Didn't matter. We were on a date. We got laid. After the date, I'm going out to get blown. And you know, it's a very classy setup back then. It was $5. Okay, show you classy. You know, and sitting in the car, the girl would get in, very, very politely. You know, start take out your dick. It really, you know, very pleasant. And her job was to obviously do the blowing. My job was to look out the window for the cops. Now this just shows you how horny guys were at that time. It sounds reasonable. I didn't even have a driver's license. I didn't care. I went. And the worst sound you could hear when you're getting a BJ in a car from a hooker is this. Bloop, 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 bloop. And they would just break your balls. They would not take you in. Now everything is so serious. They would torture you. The cops would get out and have fun with you. Is everything okay in here? Yeah, until you guys showed up. Once the cops broke your balls 2 or 3 times, the same cops worked the area, once they knew you, have a good time. They'd walk by, they'd drive by, hey, it's okay. That's one thing, you know, I don't do is cop bashing, because I know that their job, you know, people are cops are, yeah, you have almost 1 million cops in this country. Some of them are going to go crazy. But if somebody's daughter is raped or something, they'll risk their life to go find that guy. So I don't knock cops at all. I grew up in Brooklyn. A lot of my neighbors were cops. I did a lot of ride-alongs, and I saw what they heard every day. Going to a house, dead people in there, having to do a notification, which is a reverend I've had to do with them. You ring somebody's doorbell. Hey, guess what? You know, this person is dead, and then you pull over some asshole and you go crazy. I can understand it. I don't condone it, but I understand it. Hey Gary, there's a video on YouTube. There's a video of a bus driver uppercuts a woman for being offline and going physical with the driver. All right, I gotta watch that one. Where does confidence end and being cocky begin? That is a great question. Confidence is within you. Being cocky is when you're trying to impose it on somebody else. This is confidence. Here's an example. Oh, you got a problem? I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. That's confidence. This is cocky. You got a problem? How'd you get that problem? Huh? What'd you do? Huh? Yeah. Guys act like that. They do. It's scary. That's being cocky. Oh, how'd you get that problem? It's like, this is just really kind of off the topic. But I was in the gym and some guy was hitting on a girl. He's saying, I own this, I own that. And he owns a lot of stuff. I'm like, shit, this guy owns everything. She goes, what do you do? I said, I punch motherfuckers out. I got the girl. He didn't. Why? Women like men. They don't like a guy because he has a ton of possessions. If he goes, yeah, well, I own a lot of stuff, but I'm going to sign over to you tonight, maybe it would be different. But it doesn't work that way. So let's get some more questions in here. We're in overdrive. Let's hear from some more women who liked Jason's song. Let's hear from anybody. Let's play a quick song. I'll do some funny songs. Not funny, but they actually just illustrate my points. Oh, this is just such a good song, you just got to play it for a second.
Oh, yeah.
The 12,000. It's all cans here, you can't see it.
Everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh, yeah. Now, when I was a young boy, at the age of 5, my mother said I was gonna be the greatest man alive. But now I'm a man, way past 21.
Okay. Afta, the guy with a lot of A's in his name. What can you do to get women to approach you? There's only one way that I know of, and that's the MK17. Why? Because it naturally, here's an experiment done with it, a derivative of it, for animals. Put it outside, every female animal comes out. Outside of that, women are not going to approach you. You got to make the first move. Want to approach you? You got to make the investment. MK17. Well, we can still get it. That's not going to be around forever. So, GaryBrodsky.com. It is well worth the investment. I got my bottle right here, and I guard this with my life. Because also, you go to a club. I went once out with it. I put on too much, and I was like getting mugged by women. Oh, here's a good question. What do you think about Gary Johnson, who's running for president? I think he's great. Alex, thank you. I actually think he is great. That is who I'm voting for. That's just my opinion. I have not seen that. Moinga, always something good. To add what Gary said, confidence is within you and never changes. Cocky is just a show for other people, and that's dangerous because you will make your actions to please other people. But what happens when they don't like it? Your whole act fails. Put better than I put it. Thank you, Moinga. With confidence, you don't care. You are you, period. David. What's the best way to get her to understand that I want other girls, but it's not to make her feel like I don't want her. Don't worry about how she feels. Only worry about how you feel. And here's the trick. Make her feel like a woman. Make her feel special. Tell her you can get any woman I want. You're different. That's it. Sold. And they are different. They're all different in their own ways. The whole trick to getting women is not, here's the secret. These guys don't even know. So any of these gurus watching the show, here's your secret right here. Making a woman feel feminine and like a woman is the secret. Okay. Time for a song. So there's some more questions. Sorry the song started. They're going to catch that face too in there. The jailer. Got my sunglasses. How to do that. Okay, good question. How do you beat a woman who's a gold digger at her own game? Very simple. As long as she's digging, you got her. Just let her keep digging. Here's an interesting digging story. When I was a kid, I had a spoon. They didn't have the toys I have today. And I was digging a hole. And some woman said, you keep digging until you hit China. I was like 5. And I found broken dishes. I said, wow, how'd she know? I had no idea that China was a country back then. And I was amazed. Okay. I will be going to study abroad. I'd like to study abroad too. Hey. Okay. Which country is the best to go, in your opinion? As is the most alpha? Any country but here. All countries are good. Except they're the ones that are having wars right now. How do I get a sugar mama? Get the Gigolo 3 CD course. Guys who have gotten that have called me up and said they got sugar mamas and they love it. And they don't even leave their house. They just talk to women at night, women who are lonely and are about to go crazy. My winger hits back again. By the way, everyone should get some DHEA. I was thinking about that today from your website. It's making you more pumped than I've ever seen you. Are you taking anything else or just DHEA? DHEA, yeah, that's it. It is incredible because it just releases testosterone. All the products do that. In fact, the gold does it. It's anything that will build up the testosterone. My testosterone level is based on science and spit analysis. My testosterone level is up 168, and it's high. It's extremely high. Why? Because I take this stuff. It works. End of story. A lot of guys are building muscle without even going to the gym. But that people don't want stuff that works. Instead, they get this, I don't want to get sued, but like factor 3, all this stuff that doesn't work. DHEA is illegal in Canada. Look up why. Why is it illegal in Canada? Because it gives women and men an unfair advantage over women. Oh, we can't have that, can we? Hey, all right. Those fake girls are just plain haters. And some of those girls that hate on you, yep, they complain like I don't want to get the show pulled. Finocchios, okay, here we go. Dakota, how have you been? Hello, Gary, awesome show. What are the reasons that certain guys become obsessed with certain types of girls? How does it happen? Well, they look at you and they become obsessed. That simple. Let's face it, you're beautiful, you got a great personality, you make me smile just by chiming in. But obsession is not good. Obsession is thinking about something, wanting it, but not knowing what to do about it. And that's where Gary Brodsky comes in. And Dakota, I have a song for you. No, not that one. Yep, this is about you, Dakota.
I'm just out stupid, I'm feeling real good. I got the jump, got the jive, got the message, I'm alive, I'm a wild one. Ooh, yeah, I'm a wild one. I'm gonna keep it shaking, I'm gonna keep it moving, baby. Don't you grab my style, I'm a real wild child. I'm on, baby, shake all night long. I shake till I feel the home for the bone, but I'm a wild one. Ooh, yeah, I'm a wild one. I'm gonna keep it shaking, gonna keep it moving, baby. Don't you grab my style, I'm a real wild child.
Full of life, full of wildness, Dakota in every way. And the questions just keep on coming. Why do people keep so programmed into watching and buying movies and computer games? Thanks, Jason. Jason, it has been going on since the days of the Roman Empire. People love games. It's a false sense of being on a team that you're not. Romans invented it, called bread and circuses, to steal people's money and so that people don't question. And people who are watching sports don't question. You know, now in every gym they have sports going, day in and day out. And all the guys, they don't work out, they watch sports. Hey, we won. Really? Where's your paycheck? Shut up. It just has become really obsession. Games, the true sport of men is conquering. Not watching other people conquer. Conquering business, conquering fears. Every day conquering yourself. Working out, conquering your body. Did the men during the medieval times have higher testosterone? You bet they did. The knights had to carry heavy armor, which required lots of strength. Oh, yeah, you know, it's funny. You pick up an old typewriter. It's like, wow, this is too heavy. Guys back then had tons of testosterone. They were adventurers. Where are your adventurers today? They discovered other lands. They killed a lot of people. Okay, that's not the right thing to do. But they were men. If men were back in the medieval days like they were today, we wouldn't exist right now. I never understood the old medieval Vikings. I happen to love them, but okay, they kill the men, rape the women. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. Then after all that, it's like, why don't we stampede the cattle? I mean, what the, you know, just being funny here. But that was like almost a necessity back then. You have to stampede the cattle. So I never understood that. Okay, on Overdrive, any more questions? Or I'm going to start playing songs. Anybody remember this one? The Monkees were more alpha than most guys today.
Oh, I could hide beneath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring. What's it ring?
Oh, yes, please send it. Thank you, Alan.
Wipe the sleep out of my eyes.
Please send it.
My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Tear up sleepy Jean. What can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on the sea. Now you know.
Okay, here's a good question. This one hits everybody. Did you ever date a single mom? If so, do you have any baby daddy issues? No, actually, I love people, and if they have kids, they have kids, and that's life. I would not reject a woman because she has kids or whatever. I think that's great. Hey, Dakota is back. which is great because I haven't found a song for you that fits you better. Gary, you are the man, and God bless you. Why is it sometimes that guys will flirt with you but won't contact you later? It's very confusing. It's just a game. It is just a game. The day you take it seriously, it's not a game. It actually becomes, it becomes a serious nightmare. You got to take it. It's always a game. But here's the song for you, Dakota. This is just for you.
She lives on Love Street, lingers long on Love Street. She has a house and garden. I would like to see what happens. She has rogues and she has monkeys, lazy diamond-studded flunkies. She has wisdom and knows what to do. She has me and she has you.
All right, back to the show. Thank you, Alec. Do you have any advice on working with children? Thank you. Well, I don't know what you mean by work with children, but talk to children like they're adults. You'd be amazed. That's how I deal with children. Okay, here's a pickup question. Gary, how would you approach women like the women who don't believe romance exists at all? Thanks. Women who don't believe romance exists don't believe it because they've never experienced it. You've got to bring it to them. Here's an interesting story. A guy is sitting there, he can't meet women, thinking all sorts of things in his head, and all of a sudden this beautiful woman just jumps up on him and says, I have to have you. It's a story because it never happens in real life. You've got to bring it to them. Okay? One more song, and I'm out of here. Oh, by the way, I've been banned from Facebook for requesting friends because I put up stuff to piss people off. So, if you're watching the show, if you got to request me, I'd love to be a friend on Facebook. I don't take Facebook seriously. I do what I can to piss them off, and they keep banning my request for friends. So, anybody, feel free to request me as a friend because I can take requests. So, last cigarette, get your questions in. Gary Brodsky, 123 at AOL.com. I have 25 lighters in this room. Can't find one. There's not even a mess in here, so it's going to be fun. So call me. Text me, actually, but they don't have social right yet. 5 minutes left. Now, I'm changing this. I'm giving Dakota one more song. It's for you, Dakota. Okay. I think we're done here. GaryBrodsky.com. Now, hit it up. And thank you all for watching. Remember, request me as a friend on Facebook because I get lonely. Everybody have a great whatever. King didn't get to all the questions, but I'll be back. And thank you again for watching. And to all, a good night and good night to all.